The European Union initiated the Chemical, Biological, Radiological and Nuclear Risk Mitigation Centers of Excellence, a program that strives to create awareness as well as mitigate threats and risks associated with CBRN materials. This year in Kenya, the training of the first responders took place in Nairobi for 3 days, an event that concluded today on Wednesday at the Thika Stadium, accommodating responders from the 3 counties, Nairobi, Makueni and Kiambu. After a 3-day training, the first responders drawn from 3 counties had to put all the training into action, a skill that was well orchestrated by the entire training team on how to respond to an incident in case of a track leakage. Patrick Kingoria, a trainee and a firefighter stationed in MURANG'A County, acknowledged that the training was impactful as he taught them different ways of responding to accidents in the right manner. He further stated that they need more of CBRN trainings to ensure that their safety is well as well of those who they rescue.
This training has been an eye-opener because if it was previously and we were called to respond, we will just rush to the scene and pick casualties and rush them to hospital. But as we speak now, I will think of my safety and safety of other responders.
Louis Day, the program manager at the European Union for Global Threats and Challenges, who also doubles up as the funder of the CBRN training in Kenya, noted that the purpose of the first responders training was to teach the responders of their different roles in case of an accident.
Its final intention is to improve preparedness, not only to increase cooperation among these different services, but also among 3 different counties.
Ali Gakweli, who is the government chemist and also the focal point for the CBRN initiative in the country, said there's a need to train the first responders on how to respond to CBRN incidents, as this will reduce cases of responders turning to casualties.
CBRN response is not about guesswork. You go and do guesswork in a real scenario of CBRN response, then you become a casualty, just like those whom you've gone to rescue.
Gakweli also promised to have discussions with county heads to ensure that a budget is set aside for CBRN trainings and funds for equipment such as masks, suits and filters. The government chemist further added that CBRN accidents have become common, citing that as the purpose of the training.
I will approach the senior officers at the county level so that they should not look at this as something that if it happens. It's not if anymore. It's just a question of when is the next one going to happen. And that is why there is need to set aside a budget.
The CBRN risk mitigation continue to create awareness as well as mitigating risks and threats associated with hazardous materials. Ruth Wanjiru for KU TV.